Welcome aboard the platform IHB 1020. And if you come for some tea, you're in the wrong place and you can clock that shit. But last time I dropped my morning shot of espresso, I talked about a woman dropped a video, a black woman saying niggas saying they choosing their peace. But really what it is, nigga, you ain't got no money. And I said I agree with her because I don't have a problem with telling the woman, I don't have the money to give you the life you deserve. Not saying you don't deserve it. Not saying you don't deserve this life that you want to have, but I don't have it. I understand history, how, niggas lost the war. Even over there in Africa, niggas lost the war, and all the raw, I guess you could say, materials, things that's worth a lot of shit, niggas don't have. It's being controlled by another, I guess you could say, a race of another people, but niggas don't have it. And 150K, I don't think that's enough. I got enough common sense to understand, I guess, the cost of living. It's enough for me. If I was making 150K a year, it would be enough for me. But bringing in a family, bringing in a woman, that takes away from that. I mean, a whole lot. That ain't even enough money to retire. Here's something I don't know if a lot of y'all know that a minute ago, probably about 15 years ago, I checked. To have a decent retirement, you need at least 1.5 million put up, or at least 1.5 million coming in. I think right now today it might be 2 million. That statistics are saying, economics are saying this is what you need to retire. So I'm saying 150K. I think this is what I know for sure. As black men, we gotta stop being told what having it is. We need to create the ideal of what having it is. I believe if I got $1 million in the bank that I don't have to never touch, that can draw interest, or I can just invest it and never touch it, then I'm in a decent situation. A decent enough situation not only to take care of me, but pass down wealth. Because ain't that what this shit is about? Passing down wealth. But we so much in our pride and without a doubt, the black woman know how to get under your skin and call you a broke and all that shit. But you gotta learn how to take that roll with that punch, nigga. You gotta learn how to roll with that punch, nigga. Cause she gonna shoot her jabs cause niggas done her like that. Niggas made her feel goofy than the motherfucker cause she didn't have it. So she gonna bring that same energy at you. But it's something I'm stressing, and I believe black men, we need to stress greatly to our children. Our children need to start working around from 5 to 7. Fuck what the law said. They need to start working around 5 to 7, bringing in some type of income so they can understand money. They can understand economics, because in our mind, we think crack and drugs killed our neighborhood. No, integration killed our neighborhood. Because from integration, we started sending all our money out of our neighborhoods into somebody else saying it wasn't coming back. Again, the misunderstanding of economics killed the black neighborhood. It wasn't drugs, because if we would understand economics, we would know how to go to the drug dealer or the hustler and say, hey, you're gonna give us 10% out of everything you earn. Just like Dr. Umar said, even to the church, you're gonna give us 10% to pour back into the neighborhood. We did not understand economics. Who knows what was going on? Nobody ever never taught us economics. But I believe we need to learn motherfucking economics. Here's an example to my niggas from that know me, that's from the same hood. Y'all remember Chain Wayne? I called him Chain Wayne. Y'all might have called him Jackie Chain. He had the cell phone place on North Main. He moved from North Main to right there on Texas and had that cell phone place. Then he opened up Pineapple Express. All from cell phones and shit. From Pineapple Express, I used to go chop it up with him. And he told me right before that little store that's right now in Texas, he told me he got another place, a cell phone place he finna open up. But he finna turn that place right there on Texas and Decker, into a store, a corner store. Go back to the times, if you can remember the times you went in that store, my nigga. Who you saw in them stores? Niggas. That's nigga money being poured out. You know what, Mexican niggas, it don't matter. Niggas. Money being poured out that you would never get it back. Pineapple Express, that corner store right there on Texas and Decker. And now he got another cell phone place somewhere. I don't know where it's at. But here's another example for the black women. Y'all remember Beauty Town? I remember Brutal Town was just a little bitty spot, and didn't have that much. Last time I went, it's been about 5, 6 years since I went, probably more. That motherfucker got so many security cameras, you can't pick up a piece of lint without them knowing. But that is nigga dollars being took out of the neighborhood and built into something else. And if you don't understand economics, then you won't get it. See, the beginning of gentrification, it ain't when they started pushing niggas out and rebuilding the neighborhood. That's supposed to be us. The beginning of gentrification is when you started sending money out of your hand into somebody else's hand, and they put it into the bank. And finally, when ain't no more money in the nigga neighborhood, they go to giving loans. They go to giving loans to rebuilding the neighborhood, something we should have done a long time ago. I said this before, and I really believe, even if I was making 150K a year, a couple years ago, I think I damn near did 120, but that ain't no money. That ain't no motherfucking money, nigga. I'm just being honest. That's enough money for you. And let's face this fact too, right here, my nigga, before I close. If that was enough money, why ain't you working for yourself? Why haven't you opened your own business? Because who will continue to work for somebody if they got it? You're gonna work for your own self and you work your own business, you bring your own self in 150K a year. Why work for somebody else and bring in 150K a year? You can work for yourself and bring in 150K a year. The reason why we do it because that's really not no money. It's a flex. Are you saying it's a flex? Oh, it's a flex without a doubt. Man, I make 150K a year. It's a flex, but is that really some money? Because again, when it's really some money, you would buy your mama house and you would send your kids to the best schools in the state you living in, and not only that, you would have a great retirement. No cap, just a whole lot of capital at ISB 1020.